Hi, welcome to this video, and in this video we're just going to cover how to stretch our content element using our render callback method. And you can see this is our custom blocks and it includes a hashtag text, just a normal text, and we have a color picker here. Like you can see this is our color picker, and we can pick a color from this picker. Like so we just want to change this color like a bit pink color, and if you update it is working fine for our editor, but when we're just going to refresh our front end, you can see we're not getting any data. So today we'll apply this color to our element using our render callback method. So in our last video we have discussed about how to get all the attributes of value using this render callback method. We will just follow the same structure and we will apply this style. I am just going to share only a simple tricks, but you can follow this way and extend it as per your need. So first I have to I want to pick the color. It can be something like this color. So it is coming from our color activity. You know that if you check out the block.json, and I can see this is our color. This is the name of this attribute is our color. If we have any color, we can pick this, otherwise we can keep it blank, and we'll check out if there is any color or not. So in our cases, we'll just check out if there is a color. If their color is not empty, that's if is it color. Or you can also check is not empty. You can also check it like this is not empty. Fit here this color. You must need to have the color. If you have any color, then we will execute this our style. So in this case, just we're going to cover like say inline styling or something like this. So right now I'm just going to skip this this checking. Just I'm going to call our inline style. We are just taking say variables inside this variable. We'll keep all of this settings, all of these styles, nothing else. So I'm just taking the double quotation, and inside this double quotation we can write down all of our CSS code. Even we can pass our variable name here. So first we have to take the selector name, and you can see we have a class name for this h2tags, and it is our title. So I am just going to pick this title for here like this title, and we have to pass the color. So if you want to pick the color, so it will be just color, normal color, and the name of this color is just color. So if we do this, it will not work at the front end. If I refresh, if I save and go to refresh, I can see it is not working because we have just added our CSS, but we didn't register the CSS to our front end. So we have to register to this CSS. So if you want to register this CSS, we have to first call a wp register style. WP register style, yes, right, register style. And this wp register style, accept two parameters. First one is the handler for this style. You can give this any handler, but you should keep in mind this handler should be a unique value. Just I'm keeping a keeping a static value, and we will change it and make it a dynamic value so that we can get a unique value here. And second is there is no path because we are not passing any path here, so we will give it false. And our second option is we have to just include. So our first duty is to register the string, then second duty is to include the style, this is the same handler, and our third is to register our inline style. So we'll call wp at inline style. So first option the same handler, and second option is our custom CSS, and our custom CSS code are here. So we are just going to pass this variable here. So if we do or follow these three steps, then it will register a inline styling. So when this render callback method will be executed. So let us try to this save and try to refresh to see the result, and we can see that we're getting our result. And you can see this is our class name and this is our color. But how it is loading? If we go to our source file and check out to try to find out a style, you can see there is a new style sheet with a ID. This is our handler and this is our prefix inline CSS, and it is loading a style tag, and you say this is style tag, we're getting this data. This is our style or CSS custom code. So if we change the data from here like this one, like this, and if you update and see the result at the front end, you will see our data is changed. That means it is working like as a magic, yes. But there is a simple problem. So when we're going to add this one against and try to change the color, like want to make a green color, it is working fine for our editor. But in case of the front end, you can see that we're getting the both this both text are the same color because this we are using the same color. So we need to use a dynamic class so that the class will be our unique class. So how can we do this? In this case, we will just call the ID for each block. We know that every block has a unique ID, and just we have to use this ID for this purpose. So first we have to call add the unique class to our friend. Then we can add this and this element. So how can we do this? First of all, go back to this save.js, and you can see that we're getting a ID. This is our ID. And if you check out our edit.js, we'll find that we have declared a ID from here, and we're getting a unique ID from here. So I am just going to pick this ID from here, yeah, and we'll pass a custom class from here, like this class name, and we'll pass the dynamic ID that will be our unique ID from here. So I'm just going to refresh to see the result. I can see it's fine. Now try to refresh, and if you check out, so it is not working because we didn't run your npm start. Try to refresh our editor. Okay, it is broken, no problems. Try to update and refresh. We'll see there is a dynamics class name here. So we will use this dynamic class names to style our components so that every component has their individual style. So if we want to do this, just we have to pick the ID. So we can call it our handler or something like this, a handler or handle, and it will be just equal to attributes dot ID. ID. We'll check out if there is an ID or not. So if there is an ID, then we can pick this ID here, like this will be our handle, and inside this handle class, we're getting a title selector, right? That means first we will get this unique ID, this unique class name, and then our respective selector, this title class. So if we do this and try to refresh our fountain, we will get a different and individual result. Is it really working or not? Let me check out it is working fine or not. Just go back so you can see that it's not working, but it is not printing the handler. So what is the problem here? Attributes, and we're getting an ID, yeah, handle. Oh, sorry, this spelling mistake, so I'm just going to make it correct. Now if we refresh to see the result, and you can see we're getting say dynamics class name, and we're selected. So if we refresh, we will find that it is working fine. That means it is working separately, I mean this individually for different component. And there is our simple duty that we have told about, that we need to pass a unique handler for this. So since we're getting the unique value from this handle, so we can just keep this handle as our CSS handler. So make this one handler, and again just try to make it handler. So if we do this, then we'll get our dynamic handler. And if we refresh, I will see that is our dynamic handler. So it is completely ready to use our this render callback method to instance our Frontend element. So I think you understood the matter or the process. You can simply follow this way to instance your components as per your need. I have just shown you a simple way. This single element, you can extend it and do whatever you like. So if you have any questions, you can let me know so that I can help you. Thank you.